Hey, this is Wayne Williams. Speaking of horses, we are in beautiful Idaho. We're in Nampa, Idaho, right outside Boise. The Idaho Horse Expo is going on, and we're really glad to be here at this expo and be showing you a lot about what's happening. We got a booth here. We're sitting in our booth right now, but there's a lot going on. The current 2021 winner of Road to the Horse, Wade Black, is here. We've also got some entertainment. We've got some interviews with some key people, and just a look around the Idaho Horse Expo for 2021. This expo is really good. A lot of attendees. And the expo business is alive and thriving after the COVID scare. There's a lot of questions still being taken, but the expo is going. So let's take a look around. Speaking of horses, here in Idaho in April of 2021 at the Idaho Horse Expo. Come join us.
Next, representing the Meridian Lions, we'll have their senior queen, Carissa Gallant. Next, we'll go to Jen, Boise County. Over in Emmett, Princess Taylor Henderson. And then from the PRCA Bulls and Broncs, Sierra Henderson. Next, let's bring in our Carousel Equine Club senior queen, Sierra Wolfham, and our junior queen, Lily Davis. And now, folks, we'll go ahead and bring Miss Junior Rodeo Idaho, Victoria Beck, with the great flag of the state of Idaho. Appreciate the girls lining up in front of the grandstands, and great Kodak moment as we bring in the great flag of the state of Idaho. And as that flag comes around, I'll introduce Miss Rodeo Idaho, Nicole Jordan, with the great flag of the United States. The playing of our national anthem, if you'll please rise and remove cover.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets irregular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nicole. As she leads the others down.
Thank you for making the nation proud, and may God bless America.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all the girls, our flags, all the talent and beauty that we have there. Our program will start this morning about 9.
All right, speaking of horses, Wayne Williams, my guest with Total Feeds is Jeff Nicolosi. Now, Jeff, you're here in Idaho with us at the Idaho Horse Expo, but tell us a little bit about your involvement with Total Feeds.
So I'm the distributor for southwestern Idaho. I've been involved with Dr. Anderson since 2013 and wanted to try the product. Nobody here had it, so I started feeding it, and next thing I knew I was a distributor, and I go through about a semi-load every 4 weeks.
Well, it's a really good product, and they make products for a lot of different animals and people. So tell us a little about that.
Total Equine is a staple product that Dr. Anderson started with. We also have Total Bull, Total Canine, Total People Plus. There's Total Deer that some of the gentlemen in the Southwest or Texas area feed. Total Bird, Total Goat, Total Lamb.
So, and you know, with Dr. Anderson, Dr. Harry Anderson does a great job in researching and developing products that just really work.
Correct. Yep. His products are probably about the most digestible on the market as far as livestock feeds. So they get more out of the product than pretty much anything else out there.
Yeah. So it's Total Feeds. How do they contact you or Total Feeds?
Go to the Total Feeds website and look up. They can go to a dealer search and type in their zip code, and they'll be able to find a dealer closest to them wherever they are in the country.
And that's just totalfeeds.com, right?
Feeds.com.
Very simple. Well, Jeff, thank you very much. And you've been having a good run here at the Idaho Horse Expo?
It's been very good. I've had a lot of interest actually in the Total Canine this year at the Horse Expo. A lot of people have come by that are already on the Total Equine, and everybody loves the products.
Well, you know what's interesting to me is that this is the third horse fair this spring of 2021 that I've been to. I've been to Kansas, I've been to Iowa, and now here in Idaho. And the people are turning out. They are anxious to get out and get going.
Yes, our expo last year got canceled with COVID, and I think people are just tired of doing nothing, and they're coming out and not really worried about anything. They're coming out and enjoying themselves.
Using caution, but having big numbers are turning out, and it's
Yes.
great. Well, Jeff, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, speaking of horses, we're here at the Idaho Horse Expo, and we're going to show you around more. Hey, we'll be right back. More from the Idaho Horse Expo right here. We'll be back. Stay with us. We at Speaking of Horses are very proud to have Total Equine Feeds as a sponsor for our many programs. We are really happy to have Dr. Harry Anderson and Total Equine Feeds involved with Speaking of Horses. They manufacture all type of feeds and nutritional products for all types of animals, horses, equine, cattle, birds, all types. Total Equine Feeds is a great supporter and longtime friend of Speaking of Horses. Thank you to Total Equine Feeds.
They are our family, and we only want the best for them. No standing water means clean, good tasting, algae-free, mosquito-free, and virus-free water. No risk of electric shock, no risk of fire from faulty wiring. Cool water in the summer, warm water in the winter. Water delivered fresh from the water supply at 50 degrees year-round. Drinking Post Water.
Horses. Piranha! Oh no! Oh, the humanity! Oh, piranha.
Hi, it's Wayne Williams. Speaking of horses, we are here in Idaho. We are at the Idaho Horse Expo 2021. And as we've said earlier, it's happening. It was a great day Saturday. But right now, I have Crystal Tonto, who is the president of a breed of horse that I just discovered in all my years of being around horses. And it's called the Blazer. Tell us a little about this, Crystal.
Well, the original idea, the concept was to get a perfectly balanced, smaller horse with agility, versatility, and founder, Neil Hink, did an amazing thing by crossing a thoroughbred, a quarter horse, a Morgan, and a Shetland to fill this niche, this need of a horse for horse center of mass, super athletic, and the beautiful side effect is also the willing disposition and how people friendly they are. So they're just an amazing breed, and that was back in 1969. And
69.
yeah, 1969 when he
Boy,
had
am I
this.
out of touch.
Yeah, well, his original concept took many years to find the founding sire, and his name is Little Blaze. And so all of the blazers in the registry have to go back to Little Blaze in the papers. Yes, and the beautiful thing is that he did an amazing thing. He filled a niche that was the quarter pony used to fill that niche, and I think the blazers right now.
Now, the gentleman I talked to yesterday,
Yes.
for just a minute, was telling me that, you know, because they were not that, they weren't that large, that some people didn't think they had the stamina or the speed, you know, but they can carry large loads and they can do it for a long duration of time.
Yes, their structure, the way the plan, general idea was, is to make them a horse that was able to do anything. And I've seen they're 13 hands to 15 hands high, and to stay in the registry, they have to be in there. But I've seen them carry a 6-foot man that was probably 220, 225 for 4 or 5 hours out on the hunting trail. And we use our blazers. They are tested, and we've had, over the last 8 years, we've had 6 blazers. And they're all a little bit different, but they're all
What I saw was amazing, and it was a new breed to me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
we're ready
what
to
I'd
start
like
the
to ask you
arena.
is
We've
tell
got Henry
people
Donald,
how
born and raised right in eastern Idaho.
website or something, or Facebook, or how do you do that?
I think we have all the information. Sorry. We have everything that anybody can need. BlazerHorse.com. And we also on Facebook.
BlazerHorse.com. And you're on Facebook?
We're on Facebook, the American Blazer Horse Association, and we're also on Instagram. And we have a webpage. So we have, at this point, we are doing everything we can to bring just more knowledge about these horses to people. They deserve a place in history. They're an amazing breed.
And if you're talking 69, you're talking a breed that's 52 years old. So it's not a new breed, so to speak.
Founded in Idaho.
Yeah, it was founded in Idaho, so it's a very, it was localized, I think, and right now there's more, there's another hub up in Post Falls, and there's blazer horses in Sweden, Switzerland.
Switzerland, but now you're trying to expand the knowledge and the breed.
Yes, it's promote time. It's getting other horses. We have this ability right now for another 5 years, I think, for outside mares to come in and be bred to blazer horses, stallions. And then what we're doing there is just kind of opening up the gene pool a little bit. But they're just amazing horses. Yesterday we had a good representation of 2 blazers in the Equine Trail Sports competition outside. And in years past, we've had the speed event was won by a lady named Diane. I don't even know how many times. She rides a blazer that is faster than lightning. So yeah, there's just diversity. And
well, again, it's one I'm just learning about, but BlazerHorse.com. Or you can find them on Facebook and
Instagram.
And Instagram.
Yep.
You're based here in Idaho, and we ran into them because we're here in Idaho at the Idaho Horse Expo with Speaking of Horses. Crystal,
well, you are welcome.
stay with us. We got more as we go around the Idaho Horse Expo.
Horse as well. About 14-2 to 14-3 hands. Groundwork is done and ready to be started under saddle. Very easy going, mellow, and eager to learn.
Hi, my
name's Francesca Carson. This is Spanky. This is Boots. Dally and Spanky are a famous duo. Unfortunately, Dally went blind about 1 year ago. So Boots here is her replacement. She's pretty new to all this, but she loves it. We've performed all over North America, from Washington, D.C. to Hollywood. And we had the pleasure of actually doing a movie, Sony Pictures, The Adventures of Dally and Spanky. Got to film with Trace Atkins, Denise Richards, and some other great actors and actresses. So that's available on DVD and digital. And they're pretty much family favorites wherever we go. Both adults and kids love them and everything they do. So also we had the honor of becoming Briar models. We were at Briar Fest in 2017 and they made the cutest Briar model of them.
Well, I've run into you many times, Francesca, and you guys do such a great job, and you're always such a crowd pleaser. And while we're getting ready to film this segment, the kids are gathering around right now, you know. So, but it's been a good time here in Idaho.
Yes, it's been a great time. We've just loved every minute of this show. Great people, great families. It's a real family atmosphere here in Boise. And we had a great show last night. I think you got some clips. And Boots and Spanky did a great job. I also have my Frisian Zorro and his mini-me jet. So, yeah, we had a great time. And for more information, if you want to follow our journey, it's Dally and Spanky on Instagram and Facebook. And you can find me, Francesca Carson, on Facebook. And their website is dallyandspanky.com. And you won't want to miss the movie. It's great.
Well, thank you for joining us here on Speaking of Horses as we go around the Idaho Horse Expo. Thank you, Francesca.
Thank you, Wayne.
Hey, we'll be right back. More from the Idaho Horse Expo right here. We'll be back. Stay with us. Wireless fence systems, they're non-conductive, they're self-insulating, they're maintenance-free. Beyond that, they're very easy to install. They'll last for years and years. Timeless fence system. And we want to give a great big thank you to Adeptus Animal Nutrition based on science, designed to help your horses and other pets and animals. Adeptus, now a part of the Piranha family.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
Equessentials Horse Care Products, a complete horse care package of all grooming, skin care, body care products, all from Equessentials. Developed by Dr. Tom Tweeton, these products are all tested and checked to make sure they're safe on your animals, horses, and in some cases dogs and the like. But you need to have Equessentials as a part of your tack box and routine. That's Equessentials Horse Care Products.
Come over here, weave in and out of these cones.
Well, the Road to the Horse was held in March of 2021. The winner was Mr. Wade Black. Here's just a bit of Wade Black's clinic as he came right from Road to the Horse to do the Idaho Horse Expo.
Go ahead, pull it. So I want kids to be able to let that slide through their hand, keep my horse straight and dally. Okay? Then the next thing, here, let me so you don't have to go quite as far as the distance here. Okay, so the next thing what happens sometimes is kids dally, and then they go to look at their horn. So right when I go to dally, I look at my horn and I'm turning my horse as I'm dallying, and that rope goes behind, and I just rim fire my horse. So as the kids come around here, they got to keep their horse straight, dally, and then sometimes that half, when you rope it, will go around behind you. Okay, so I got to keep my horses straight here so that I don't get rim fired. Okay, I need to come around here and keep my horse straight. Okay, Jojo, you ready? All right, so go she weave in through those barrels. Big swing, cloud over the horse's ears. There you go, keep riding. Go around the cones. Big swing. There you go. Okay, take a break with your arm there. Okay, keep weaving through them barrels. Keep riding your horse. There you go. There you go. Keep weaving. Keep weaving. Ride your horse. Where you're going, keep swinging. Go all the way through the barrels. You're doing good. Go, keep going. Okay, go over there to the mat. Bring the mat, bring the mat. Go over there. Okay, go ahead and throw your lip, go. Big swing, big swing. Okay, keep your horse straight there, dally. Don't look at your horn and dally. Come up. There you go. All right, now that calf's going to run back behind you, Joe. Be ready. All right, there you go. All right, Matt, go around behind her. See if she gets rim fired now. You can stay. Whoa. Keep your coil straight. How many anyone here has ever ridden a horse? Anyone ever ridden a horse? How many's ever roped? You got to do whatever rope. How many's ever worked cows? Okay, how many's ever tried to do that all at the same time? Okay, so that's what we try to do with these kids, breaking down all three of those things. The horsemanship, the stockmanship, and the roping. Okay, and so there's the barrels, weave in and out. Okay, here's this little station over here. I might kind of talk through what we look through at this station. Okay. How we doing, huh? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Not too bad. Good work. Okay, let me go here and then you can hop right back on there. Okay, now.
Actually,
You know, backpacking on horses, very popular in Idaho up in the mountains. Here's a bit of a clinic on how to properly do a little packing on your horses or mules.
Rigging, breast collar, breeching, pretty simple thing. So this is a very common pack saddle wherever you go. It's still used today all around the world for good reason, because it works. One of the big benefits of a sawbuck is it's lightweight. It really is not a heavy pack saddle. So when we're talking ponies or burros, mini horses, things that already are going to carry a smaller load than, say, a big 14-hand mule, or even bigger than this, your weight of your tack is factored into your load. So this being, say, 20 pounds is going to be a big difference than if I put a decker on pistol at 50 pounds. That's going to take away from my load, especially when everything that he can carry hovers right under 150 pounds is what he'll typically pack for me. So that's why I like the sawbuck on him. One of the good benefits of the sawbuck is you'll actually see that there's two cinches, so that helps stabilize his load when he's going down the trail. So again, that's a very stable, good platform. It's lightweight, it's rugged, it's durable. It can be prone to breaking if you have a wreck, because literally it's bolted together at this point. These are cut halfway through and put together, so that is your weak point on this pack saddle. As we move over to Polly, she's wearing what's called the decker. Now, here in Idaho, this is the king of pack saddles. So Sometime between 1898 and 1900, the Decker was created here in Idaho, in northern Idaho, up north of Grangeville. He was an Ariapo packer. He took a sawbuck. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, he took old horseshoes, he broke his sawbuck, he welded up some horseshoes, created his cross rails there. 2 to 3 years after he started running a cover on his sawbuck with the horseshoes, two brothers came along by the name of Decker. They improved on it. They started adding things like they added this wooden crossbar along the ribs of the animal. That provides stability on the side of the animal so your load's not smacking into your animal's ribs. So that's a huge benefit of this style pack saddle. Again, you get the strength of the metal crossbars. On a Decker, traditionally, they are a single rigged on the cinch, so you're running a single cinch. Other than that, they're pretty similar. It's a wooden tree. You got your britching, you got your breast collar. And the early ways that they would pack these was what's called a Manny bundle. So I have some tarps behind me, and we'll pull them out here in a second. But you'll lay your tarp out flat on the ground, and you'll have it almost like a diamond in front of you. And so you'll pack your load in the shape of the diamond, then you'll fold the corners in. Typically, you want your Manny bundle somewhere around 4 feet in length. You can get it, 2 feet in diameter is pretty common. And you'll do a barrel lashing once you get the tarp wrapped around your load. So you'll lash that up, and then they'll actually put a rope on one of the front Decker ring, and you'll do a barrel lashing here. And the traditional method is to actually pack your Manny vertical. And so it will angle like this and then like this. And the benefit with that, early on, obviously, miners, outfitters, packers didn't pack scales. So the benefit of doing that Manny is you can have an uneven load. You could run 70 pounds here and 60 pounds there. Because of gravity, we can actually raise and lower your load to actually get the balance on your pack saddle. So you can pack an uneven load using Manny's on a Decker, just by raising and lowering it. Today, a common method, the easier method, there's cast, bronze, or steel rings, or hooks, excuse me, and you'll actually just hook it right on these rings. And that's what I'm going to show you today. It's pretty common. There is what's called a modified Decker, and you'll see hooks welded on, or there'll be actual offshoots off these metal crossbars, and that's to use a bag, for the bag to actually go over and hook onto. So that's another common version of the Decker. A pack saddle I do not have here, it's not very common around here, it's called a Salmon River pack saddle. So it is home in the Sierra Nevadas, Northern California. It was developed 70, 80 years ago, I believe. And what they did is actually took a sawbuck, again, because they liked the simplicity of it, the lightweight. They added what used to be called the Ariapo cover. Today it's called a half-breed. And so they added a canvas cover over this. What they did instead of the wooden bars is they actually had sleeves that ran along here, and the miners would slide the pickaxe in or a shovel, and that would provide the stability, and that's how they would carry their axe and shovel.
Well, thanks for joining us here at Speaking of Horses. That's a look around the Idaho Horse Expo 2021. April 9, 10, 11 were the dates. Great expo, great attendance. We're certainly glad you joined us, and we'll see you next event right here on Speaking of Horses.